are back here live at Ijams Nature Center, and the rain has stopped for now. It's very humid, but that's okay. We're going to talk about a lot of things coming up this summer, fun events, and Sarah Bropst is here to talk with us more about that. I can't wait to hear about all that's happening.
Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. If you check our calendar on any given day, there's probably like 10 different things going on. Whether you're a nature enthusiast and you want to go for a birding walk, or you are a lover of music or cinema or theater, we've got it all for you.
And speaking of cinema, who do we have beside us here?
We have William. We do have Pee Wee Herman, but for good reason. This is William from Central Cinema, and we are in our 13th year of movies together out here on the lawn at Ijams. And so he's got the whole lineup.
Well, let's talk about it. I'm imagining something is related to Pee Wee here.
So we're kicking things off with Pee Wee's Big Adventure next week because it's Bike Month. We thought that was a good tie-in. And then coming up in June, we've got the original Pirates of the Caribbean, and then we do an event called Terror in the Woods where we show a double feature, and then we have Frightworks come out and do a haunted trail in the woods. And the movies this year, it's going to be a vampire theme. It's Fright Night and 30 Days of Night. And that's a really fun event. That's probably the biggest one of the season we do. And then we've got Back to the Future coming in July, Across the Universe and the Muppet Movie in August. And then in September, we were lucky enough to have a Friday the 13th. So we're doing Friday the 13th Part 3 on 16mm film. That's the first time we've ever shown actual film out here. And then Hunger Games, and then we're finishing up in October with Scream, because you got to end with a horror movie if you're in October.
That's one of the few horror movies I like. I'll just be honest with you. I can do Scream, but not the other ones. All right, a huge lineup. Thank you so much. Well, from cinema, let's talk a little music now, Sarah.
I know, and we got a big one coming up. It's in its 18th year, and I have Ashton Brown, who is going to be talking about our Bob Dylan birthday bash coming up.
We definitely want to hear a little bit, but first I got to ask you a quick question. Are you a big Bob Dylan fan? How'd you get into this?
I'm a huge Bob Dylan fan. I met the organizer of the event several years ago, and we've developed a great relationship, and he's eventually brought me on to play some for this Bob Dylan birthday bash, so that's awesome.
Well, you've got your guitar. Let's hear a little something if we can.
Gypsy girl, you got me swallowed. I have fallen far beneath. Girl, your temperature is too hot for taming, and your flaming feet are burning up the street. I am homeless, come and take me into the reach of your rattling drums, girl. I gotta know all about my fortune down upon my restless palms.
Love it. All right, now we want to check in with Katie.
All right, before we go back to the studio here, we have one more thing that is of the arts in Ijams.
Exactly, and Ijams loves the arts, but we particularly love some Shakespeare. And behind us, of course, on the lawn is the perfect place for Knoxville Shakespeare and the Tennessee Stage Company to bring us some wonderful plays this summer.
Right, so how can people see it?
Absolutely, you can join us right out here August 13th through July 18th through the 11th. I'm so sorry, through August 11th. Tom, why don't you talk about when the show is? Go for it.
Well, the show's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights, July 18th through August 11th. This year we're playing A Midsummer Night's Dream and Romeo and Juliet, two hugely popular plays that Caitlin can tell you a little bit about.
Absolutely. Our production of A Midsummer Night's Dream will be directed by Broadway veteran Laura Beth Wells. So please come and join us for that. She is doing an escape to the Appalachian East Tennessee. So the production will be set right here in Ijams, right here in Knoxville, and we would love for you to see that. As for the Romeo and Juliet, it is Shakespeare's romantic comedy turned tragedy, and I am directing it, so I'm super excited for everyone to come and join us for us telling a story in a way that you haven't heard it told before. I'm pretty confident. So I would love for everyone to come test it out. And on Thursday nights, you can come see us for free. Ijams has been nice enough to allow us to do that.
All right, it was so much fun, so much to see and do. We're going to go ahead and send things to break. We'll be right back after this.